Hi, this is Dave Johnston with Day Trade the Markets. You can see I've just placed a buy stop order here at 1873.50. Today is, what is today? Tuesday, May the 6th, 2014. So I'm with Day Trade the Markets, and what we've experienced here so far this morning, and as you can see, we've only been trading for a little under an hour. Here's the opening right here, and with our software we have paint bars that are produced, and they're we like to monitor relative aggression in the market, and so we have three colors of buying aggression and three colors of selling aggression, three different levels. And the levels, these red bars right here, red bar here, red bar here, and a red bar here, these are all level 2 aggression. All the other bars you see here are level 1 aggression, light red level 1 selling aggression, and the cyan blue level 1 buying aggression. So we've had a market here that has sold off in the early going. We had an overnight low at 72, which is, just marked it in 72 and a quarter right here. So this is the overnight low. So obviously the market is, it's gone through there in, you could say 1, 2, 3 sort of mini waves of selling, or one big wave of selling. We've also had, going into today, a barrier of potential support slash resistance at 73.25. So I'll just mark that line in there right there. So my thinking right now is that this market has sold off pretty nicely. It's consolidated. You can see it having sold off here. It came up towards the high, came down towards the low, up towards the high, down towards the low, made a slightly new low here compared to just the previous one, but not compared to the low of the day. And now that the market has gone down there and got pretty nicely rejected, I went ahead and put in the order anticipating a break higher from this consolidation range. Now, I've put 4 contracts on here, and I'm right now long at 73.50. So you can see the last move up started with this cyan bar right here. So I think we've got a chance here of actually really having a nice rally. You can see right here, this is the previous day's settlement, which would, after the current high of the day, would be the next target up. So I think there's some good potential on this trade, especially after the market has been consolidating here in the early going. It's likely to break from that kind of consolidation. So, but I am going to put a sell stop in here at 71. So sell stop. Yeah, good. Okay, we got the sell stop here. So that's one tick below the low of this cyan buying bar. And it's also, if you take a look at this group here of bars, it's towards the lower side of it. So, if the market were to just, give it up and have a good sell-off, we're going to get stopped. We've got about a 2.5 point stop in there. So what I want to do here is I'm going to go ahead and put in a sell limit. We're long at 73.50. So I think the market should at least make a 2-tick new high. So I'm going to sell 2 contracts up here at 75 even. So put that in there, 75 even. And that'll be our first objective on this trade. And should that happen, I will then move the stop to break even for the other half of the position. So that's really my thinking to date. This kind of early session, early going in the day session of all of this consolidation, it's a little bit tricky getting on board because you kind of make some sort of determination. When does it really break from there? What do you need to kind of confirm that? And are you prepared to perhaps get on board just prior to it breaking out? And of course the answer to that is yes, but when is that? And so I'm making an estimate here that just through thinking through in my own way what I think the market is doing. So with the sell-off and then the consolidation, and now at least an initial probe back above 73 and a quarter. And by the way, I'm looking at the other stock indices, most notably the mini Dow and the mini Russell, and both of them, the Russell has already just made a new high for the day, just 3 minutes ago, 4 minutes ago. The mini Dow has not. It's actually been weaker than the emini S&P that you're looking at right now, but it at least has started to move higher as well. So in other words, it's not they're not fighting each other, because the mini Dow and the emini S&P are very, very closely related. So that's really what we're looking at on this trade at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and put the recording on pause, and we'll get back as market situation develops. Okay, I restarted the video here a couple minutes later. We have started to rally. We've come within a tick of the first objective there. So just want to bring you up to date on that. Now this last little dip that we had right in here, when it came down and tested the overnight low just before moving up here, I think I will, because I've got a fairly large stop here, I'm going to go ahead and bring it down to a couple of ticks below that. So this price right here is at 72.50. So I will bring my stop up to 72. So it's now just a 1.5 risk on that. And starting to move up here, so let's just keep it recording. Maybe we can have an additional, there we go. Okay, got filled on that. So what I'll do now is change the stop down to 2. Okay, and now I said I was going to bring it to break even, but I think what I will do, I think this trade has got some pretty good potential on it. So we've made a 1.5 on that. My risk right now is a 1.5, so I think I'm going to just leave it for the time being. No worse than a break-even trade. It's likely to come up here. This is previous day's settlement right here, and that's at 76 even. It could struggle in that area, although I could see this market rallying up to, up to 80, 1880, and we're long at 73.50. So now we've just formed a level 1, which is the weakest of our aggression bars, and this is a buying bar. And if I really wanted to get tight with the stop, the low of this is, as you can see right here, at 74.50. I'd bring the stop right in here down to 74 even, lock in a couple of ticks. But I'm just going to be, I think on this one, because of all this consolidation down here that I was referring to earlier, I think that this trade's got some fairly good potential. So I'm just going to leave the stop in at a net break even for now. And let me just shift this down a little bit. Okay, close it in. So at 73.50, if I go at 76, let's just say for 1/4 of the position, that would be right at yesterday's settlement. I think I'll go ahead and do that, just because I wouldn't want it to find some strong rejection there and turn around and stop me. So we'll go for the 2.5 points here. Let's see, yeah, we exited 75, so I'm going to go 76 on the second objective. Not a huge move, just 2.5 points, but let's leave it at that for now. And because I do think this market has got potential to certainly move much higher than that, but at the same time, it could have a bit of a bounce and then come back and test this consolidation zone. And obviously I don't want to get stopped out on that, but let me just go ahead and put that sell limit there, and we'll pause the video now and hopefully pick it up shortly. Okay, I've just started the video back up here again. You can see that the market, it did have that rally to 75.50 from our long at 73.50. It's back down to 72.50. And of course our break-even stop here at 7. Okay, we just got hit. So we gave that a shot, thinking that it could have a good break higher. Obviously need to cancel that. So it did break from here. We've come back down. This blue line that I've got right here is the overnight low. So we're coming back down to test that. Couldn't quite reach the settlement from yesterday. Got within a couple of ticks of it here. Anyway, we give that a shot and ended up with a break even on that. So anyway, this is Dave Johnston with Day Trade the Markets, and this was a trade on the morning of May the 6th, 2014. We can be reached, let me just type that in if you're at all interested. We can be reached at info at Day Trade the Markets. Okay, there's our email right there. So any questions, comments, whatever, you can direct them to that email. We always look forward to or enjoy reading your emails and comments. Thanks, and that'll be it for now.